It's like right there. Oh, yeah.
It's very
Oh, exciting! I did not train enough for this.
So yeah, here we are at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. Finally the first day of the climb. Everyone has a lot of anticipation to just get moving. A lot of time spent on the airplanes and traveling, and I think everyone's just excited to finally get moving. I'm hoping that there aren't many challenges today. First day of the climb. We do gain a lot of elevation though. We gain between 3,000 and 4,000 feet of elevation. So I think that will be the first strenuous day for sure.
Can't get my foot up there.
So I'm climbing Kilimanjaro because my best friend Ashley had decided to do this by herself, and it terrified me that she was going to do it by herself. So I decided to come with her. And you know, we're always looking for the next adventure. I'm not a hiker. I've never hiked anything in my life or camped ever in my life. So I just want to throw myself out there and see what I was made of.
I think it'll be very hard to climb, but I've been training hard, and you know, the guides always just tell us poli poli, go slowly, slowly, and so I think I'll be able to do it.
This is our 5th year of climbing Kilimanjaro, and we climb Kilimanjaro to, so to say, pass along a cure. So in the United States, we have the opportunity to treat and cure cancer. In Africa, they don't even have the opportunity. They don't have the machinery. They don't have any means to treat cancer, so it's basically a death sentence. So we climb this as a way to create advocacy and tell the world what's happening in Africa so we can try to make a difference.
So here pretty soon, Team Jumbo is going to leave first. And then about 20 minutes later, it'll be Team Schwati.
So this one's, you know, a little longer. This is like one of the longer ones we'll do mileage-wise. And tomorrow morning we'll start going a little more vertical up through the rocks. So less mileage though.
It was tougher than I thought it would be.
Yeah. It was definitely hard. Like, but I feel elated though that I finished it and I did it. So
I just can't believe we have 5 more days of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, good job today, guys. Really proud of all of you guys. Today was one of the longer days for sure, and good job, you know, not collapsing in the tent. I think the recipe for not summiting is collapsing in your tent when you get to camp, not drinking enough, and not eating enough. If you can power through those 3 things, you'll inch your way up this mountain. So great job.
I have slept better.
Oh, I thought you said you slept better, and I was like, then what?
No, I slept pretty good.
Did you?
Yeah. Actually, I woke up with a headache and a little nausea. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
no.
I do too.
Do you have Diamox?
yeah.
Okay.
But I'm fine now. I just started drinking
That's
a lot
probably
of water
like the
like through
adjustment
night.
period.
I think it's just, not knowing what
so
to
I didn't
expect.
panic.
For most people, I'd say almost the majority of our group, this is the highest they've ever been in their life. And so as we start mingling with this altitude, we're gonna get pretty close to 13,000 feet today. Yeah, for most people, they've just never felt such a feeling of what altitude can do to you, the decrease in pressure and lack of oxygen. So they'll start to feel that today. They'll notice it and then have to settle in at camp, and just their body will start to acclimatize tonight and be able to deal with it a little better tomorrow. But yeah.
The most difficult part today so far has probably just been how high we've been climbing. The porters just kind of zip past us, but it is steep. It feels like a stair machine. I think the big thing on day 2 is to feel like you can keep going.
Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. So these prayer flags are dedicated to those who've been touched by cancer, typically an individual person. We inscribe their name, or the person who dedicates the flag inscribes their name. Today at the Shira camp, we will decorate the camp with the flags. And as the flags blow in the wind, some of them have little threads that break free from the flags. And as those threads flow into the wind, it's symbolic of prayers up into heaven and good thoughts of love and hope and strength on behalf of that person who it's dedicated for.
I think it's kind of the activity that binds the whole hike together, the whole climb together. Like, you know, for months we've been talking to people. We have some family members who've struggled with cancer. We've got some friends who've struggled with cancer. We know that this whole climb is supporting radiating hope that's helping to abolish cancer in this area. And it's just kind of our little part of the solution. So I think it's pretty amazing.
The first day of spring break is when I had my exam, and then my second day, Tuesday of spring break, I went down and had a mammogram and a biopsy. And the person doing the biopsy said, I don't know anything for sure, but this looks like cancer to me. And on Wednesday, I got the diagnosis that it was cancer, and it was mostly contained there in the breast. I had some lymph nodes involved. That summer, I spent having chemo and being sick and doing the best I could to take care of my kids, which was not a very good job. But my mom gave me a lot of support. My husband gave me a ton of support. So I got through that summer. And then I went to see Brandon Fisher at Ogden Regional to get my radiation therapy. So that was sort of my cancer journey, and it felt really long at the time because it's so all-consuming, and you lose your hair and your eyelashes and your eyebrows, and you feel horrible, and you can't take care of your kids. But it was 6 months, I would say, that was hard, really hard. And then, you know, I was sort of back, and I made this physical journey of recovery, of feeling sort of like me again and getting my energy back. And that took quite a while before I had all of that, before I really felt good again. And it's not really about being strong, it's about you have cancer. And if you have cancer, then you have to go through stuff or you die. I had 3 little kids. I have to live for a long, long time. I didn't have an option but to do chemotherapy and to do radiation and to go through 3 surgeries, and so I did. I think one of the things that I love about this journey is, this literal journey, is again looking at what I can do if I want to, if I have to. Some days going to be really hard, but you know, I can do it because I can do hard things. I found that out. I discovered that. The cancer journey proved it, and I'm sort of on a quest to prove it again, that I can do hard things.
Right now we're at an elevation of around 13,000 feet. We're ascending the Barranco Wall, which to me is the most fun part of Kilimanjaro, but also the most technical. So being challenged here a little bit by the rock face, but so far so good. Everybody's doing great.
Alright guys, last day. Gonna make it all the way to the summit camp today. Got about a 4-hour hike. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna enjoy ourselves and get ready to rest up for the big night where we're gonna summit that mountain.
I cannot believe that we are within striking distance of the summit today. That is so exciting. So we're heading up to Barafu Camp, and then tonight we start our long summit trek. So it's so exciting.
Weird thinking back like months ago, maybe even a year ago, we started talking about this thing and got my son excited about it. And it was funny because even like we're on the plane here and I'm like, so Jared, does it feel real yet? He's like, no, it's not gonna feel real until I get my bags at the airport. So we get our bags at the airport. I'm like, Jared, does it feel real yet? He's like, no, not until we get there. So we're here, it feels pretty real. It's exciting though.
Like, I almost thought I couldn't do it. Like, day one, I thought there's no way. Like, there's no way I'll make it 4 more days of even just camping.
We might have both had different kind of mental breakdowns that morning. I woke up and I was like the meanest person. I hated life. And Ashley's bawling her eyes out and we're both like, we got to go to the beach. We're going to Zanzibar. We can't do this. This is stupid. Why are we doing this? And then like yesterday we were like, all right, this is like fun. Like, I'm going to be kind of sad when this is over. I mean, like, we're happy to go take showers and have real bathrooms, but for sure we are like going to miss everyone so much.
All right, guys, how's everybody feeling?
You don't want to answer that.
I'm here and I'm ready.
Good. Months of training, some of you years of dreaming, and here you are, summit day. Right on, one foot in front of the other. We got this.
Wala ko na nan. Walang bil. Eh? Subi. Bakit subiru. Lagi mo.
We made it.
We made it.
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay.
All right. Kili.
Woo. Good job. Woo. You made it.
Hopefully you feel better than I do.
Good job. Oh my gosh.
That was hard.
It was really hard. Oh my God, Emmanuel, you're the man.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, good job.
I think from this climb, I'm going to feel again that I can do hard things, because you can't just do one hard thing and then be done and say, yes, I can, and then go sit on your couch for the rest of your life. You keep doing hard things.
41 feet.
What a great thing our bodies are, and what a wonderful place our earth is. And it's just so wonderful to have that experience of being alive.
That's what makes it dangerous. Yeah.
So when they asked George Mallory, a famous climber, one of the first people to ever climb Everest, when they asked George Mallory why he climbed, he said, because it's there. And with Radiating Hope, they asked, why do we help the underserved and the people in developing countries? And we say, because it's not there. We help these countries because they don't have the ability to treat cancer. And we feel that hope and dignity in treating cancer is not reserved for the global elite, but for everybody. So through Climbing Kilimanjaro, we've raised enough money to send 2 radiation machines to Western Tanzania, which are the first time Western Tanzania has ever seen radiation machines. And with these 2 machines, they can literally start saving lives.
Pura,